everybody, it's Jess of Jess. Thank you so much for watching today for, this is what I'm going to call my week 1 weigh-in. Now I did a bunch of weeks last year, but I'm just going to go by year, and so for this year, this is my first week weighing in the new year. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the week went, and then I will get into the results. So this has been a crazy week because we got a lot. Well, we live in Georgia, so when we get snow, it's like, seriously, I'm gonna scoot you guys back a little bit. When we get snow, it is like it shuts the whole city down. It gets really dangerous because we don't have the equipment to deal with the snow. We don't have the, machinery and everything needed. So we were snowed in for a good 3 or 4 days before we could even get out of our apartment. And then we did get out, and there was still a couple more days of it being really dangerous and not being able to get out very far. So all of that's finally gone. But when you're stuck in the house for that length of time, it's really hard to stick within your plan. I'm sorry, the dog's barking. But I did pretty well. There was a couple of days I went over, and there was like 1 or 2 days I didn't track. And then my husband's birthday was also in the middle of that. So for his birthday, I made a big dinner. I did not go crazy, but I did have a serving of his meal, which was an Alfredo type sauce. So I didn't track that. It happened. We're moving on. The rest of the week I've done really, really great. A few things I have done well this week, because that's what I want to focus on, is my strengths and the good things that happen. So I started back at the gym. Today I went for the second time this new year. I went on Monday, and today's Wednesday. I went again this morning, and you guys, actually got up. I got my butt out of bed at 5 a.m. and I went to the gym, and I feel great. The hardest part is that first 5 minutes of getting up, but if I can just make myself, I feel really good. My goal is to go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I don't want to kill myself and go every day, but I do feel really good when I go. Won't always be that early. I knew I had to go early today though, because we have church tonight, and I won't even be getting home till 9 o'clock, so I don't want to go really late. But when I can go in the afternoon or in the morning, like on the weekends when David's home to watch the kids, that's definitely when I prefer to work out, when I'm not so exhausted. But I did really great today at the gym. Second thing I started doing, let's see Lucy jumping, be careful. The second thing I started doing is me and my best friend. You guys know Jen. She's been on my channel several times when she was here visiting. But she wanted to start being accountable, and she doesn't vlog. So we've been messaging back and forth on text, and we've been telling each other, just like at breakfast, I'll send her a little video, she'll send me a video just of what we have, just to keep each other accountable, at lunch, at dinner, and at the end of the day, we'll wrap up and say, I had a great day, I stayed within my calories. Having that extra accountability has been great, because I have that with you guys, but you don't always, or you don't give me immediate response back, So I still am going to vlog my food for the most part. I might not do it every single day, but I'm really enjoying vlogging again. My what I eat videos, but I'm also enjoying just having that simple kind of accountability with her that is more of a private thing. You guys are pretty much saying the exact same thing, but I can get immediate feedback from her and just say, oh man, I just ate too much. And then, she can write right back. So it's really keeping me from going. A lot of times, there was one night that we went out and we had Mexican food. And that was the first night we had been out since we got snowed in. And I went a little bit overboard, but I tracked everything. And I immediately messaged her and said I ate too much, and, I'm done for the day or whatever. And normally I would have probably just said, oh well, I messed up today, why even try anymore, and then gone even more crazy. So having that accountability has been really helpful. The other thing I've been doing is I bought one of those Yeti stainless steel cups. Now, not an actual Yeti one, it's a Yeti style. I got it at Walmart for $10. and I have been drinking water like crazy. I had a really bad cold, you guys, if you saw my last weigh-in video, I had a really bad cold and I just was wanting to drink a lot to clear that. My throat was hurting and it really helped to drink. And so I just kept doing that, and I've been refilling that thing every single time it's empty and sipping on it all day. I've been getting in my water, no problem. And I've only been drinking that and then coffee in the morning. I have not been doing diet soda. I'm not saying I won't ever do it, but it's going to be a treat. Like if I go out to eat or something and I want one, then I'll get one, but it's not something that I'm going to have every day. And I think that's definitely going to help. So I've been doing great. This has been a great week. I was a little nervous about weighing in because, like I said, I have not been perfect all week. And then I got my monthly friend yesterday that always does not make it show great on the scale. And I just got back in the gym from a whole month of being out. So I was a little nervous about what the scale was going to show. It did show a loss, but it wasn't quite as big as I was hoping for, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and it's going to continue to go down. So last week, I told you I was 230.1, and that was like up a few pounds from where my lowest was, but last year. But I actually was 230.2. I said it wrong on the video, so because I went back and looked at my little record I keep, it was 230.2. So this week I stepped on the scale early this morning and I was, let's see, I was now I can't even remember, 229.4, I believe. Yes. So if I'm doing the math correctly, that's 0.8 pounds. So it's not a huge loss, but all things considered, I will take it. With my period being here, TMI, I'm sorry. We're all girls probably that watch. If you're a man, I'm sorry. But you probably know someone who's a girl, so no big deal. My period's starting, the snow, the birthday celebration, having those chips and salsa, a little extravaganza, all of that considered, I will take my 0.8 and I will be happy with it and hope for a better weight loss next week. So I'm feeling great. I feel like I'm sleeping better. I have a little bit more energy now that I enjoyed the holidays. I enjoyed getting to have a little bit extra treats and a little bit extra, just chillness with my food. And sometimes it gets really hard to count every little thing. And I enjoyed my break. And I didn't go crazy over the break, but I enjoyed it. But, I also am enjoying getting back into the routine of, eating good food and putting good food into my body and not having as much junk, and I feel better. So thank you all so much for all of your support, for all of your love and likes and comments. It all has helped so much. David doesn't weigh in until Monday, so make sure you come back around to see his weigh-in. I weigh in again next week, so you don't want to miss it on Wednesdays. I post videos all throughout the week of what I'm eating, and then some other random videos thrown in, so you don't want to miss any of that. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like this video. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to say hi to you in the comments. I hope everyone's having a great, great week. One day at a time. If you mess up, just get right back on it the next meal. You don't have to, I'm big on saying, well, the day is ruined, so let's just, keep eating the rest of the day and I'll start tomorrow. Don't do that. Just start the next meal, start the next snack healthy, and just move on. So don't beat yourself up. Be nice to yourself. You guys are so nice to me. Be nice to yourself too. A lot of times we treat ourselves totally opposite of how we treat other people, and we're so gracious to others and we're so kind to others when they mess up, and we support them, but then when we mess up we beat ourselves up. So don't do that. Let's have a great week. I didn't say, I'm all over the place. I didn't say what my plan was. I guess a lot of you know I am counting calories right now. That is working awesome for me. I like that so much better than counting points. I think Weight Watchers is great if it works for you, but it doesn't really work for me. I'm loving counting calories. That's working great. So I'm going to leave that here. If you like this video, make sure you like I said, like the video, thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm getting close to 1,000, guys. Help me get to 1,000. I love you all. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.